louder. All right, I start a little something like this. T to the O to the N-I-A. Hall. Tonia. Tonia. Tonia Hall. Tonia. Tonia Hall. Tonia Hall. I just do that so no one forgets my name. So today was a long day. Right, girls? So I had to get up I was supposed to be there at 8 o'clock. And I'll be real, last night I went out and danced at Bucks till 1 a.m. even though the bride told me to stay in because I would be tired. And she's right, I drank a rock star. So anyways, when she asked me to become a bridesmaid, I was like, yeah, I'll become a bridesmaid. Yeah, that'll be fun, dress up and stuff. What I didn't know is we had to pay for it. So anyways, I'm the little get-a-shot single mom I am. I had to scramble some money together, and me, I like to powwow and didn't get in that mandarin, so I was scraping. I was trying to see how much EBT I had, and trying to give people halfsies so I could get my nails done with the girls. That didn't work out. I ended up doing them by myself for free. And then I guess I was 10th runner-up for maid of honor, you know. That's why I'm sitting at the end of the table over there. Eating my salad. I got the driest salad over there. Drinking my water. They always ask me, you want some chicken? And they had those chickens that are all just skin on them, you know. I was like, no, I'm good. Then my kids are running around barefoot like their mom. So, that's old style. That's the way they did it back in the day, I guess. So, whenever I was born in 1988, you do the math, yeah, I'm young. I was born in 1988, and my mom and dad thought I was gonna be a boy the entire time, so my dad was fired up. You know how guys are, the first kid, yeah, boy, you know. James Dean Hall's gonna be his name, you know. All until I came out and I was a girl. And then they're like, okay, let's figure out a name. I was like, all right, well, how'd you guys come up with Tonia Jo Hall? And they're like, well, we got one of them 50,000 name books. We opened it, your mom pressed one, that's how we got Tonia. I opened it, and I pressed one, and that's how we got Joe. And I'm like, clever. Man, with my kid, Sapphire, that was me and their dad's birthstone. Like, I put a lot of thinking in it, because that traumatized me. I was like, Tonia Jo Hall? Like, what kind of what name is that? I own it like, Uwang Washte Hall, you know, beautiful, or something cool. You know, you couldn't think of anything better, like, I don't know, something better. And so, like, sometimes I think, like, if I was supposed to be a boy and that's what the ultrasound said, I always wonder, like sometimes I want to be an announcer, but I'm a woman, you know, and nobody likes women as announcers. Or like and I'm always like practicing sometimes, you know. What's that kid's name? He has some YouTube videos, Dallas. That's exactly how I act, but I'm a girl, and I'm like, man, guys ain't gonna like that, you know. Like, and I'm like, let's get ready to powwow, you know, like, and I'm like, I don't know. I can think of all kinds of stuff to say, like, yeah, woo, let's go, you know, man, fancy, let's get this powwow started. I'm coming out, so you better get this powwow started. I always think of all this crazy stuff, or sometimes most of the time, people say like, man, you're off, or man, you're weird, you know? Like I remember in grade school, I never did get comments like, you know, like most girls, they want people to say like, oh man, you're pretty, or you're cute. Mine was, you're goofy, man, you're crazy, you know? I'm alright with that, because, you know, whatever. But, But anyways, I was thinking, and this might be a little inappropriate, but I thought like I got cups in this dress, you know, and it's getting pretty flashy, and I was just like telling my friend when we were walking in, I was like, man, like I feel good about the way I'm dressed. I was like, except they're all my relatives in there. There isn't really anyone to impress. So like, maybe I should change. So I was just like, dang, so I'm embarrassed. Everyone's all my relatives. I was like, maybe I should borrow Carrie's shawl she wore in the church, because I felt all exposed. And sorry about that, relatives. I'll tell you guys a little story about my dad. My dad's name is James Bruce Hall, and he got me. Me and Tika go way back with our dads. Jarrett and my dad were like really best friends and hardcore runners. Like they made us run. Like, and we're girls, you know, we're the boys that they never had. So they like made us run, and we didn't wanna, but we didn't have a choice. So it was my 7th, 8th, and 9th grade. I had to move with my dad because I was mouthing off to my mom. I don't know, getting to that stage, you know, I was getting into boys and. I don't know. Good thing I went up there. I might have been pregnant then. I'm just kidding. Okay, so anyways, I remember that first day I moved up there, I was kind of chepa, and that means, for those of you who are Hidatsa, you know, are the 3 affiliated, that means chubby, chepa, you know. Okay, so I went up there, and I was like all excited, you know, I was like, well, I put down my bag, and he's like, well, let's go. I was like, well, where are we going? He's like, for a run. I was like, I just got here. He's like, let's go. And I was like, all right, and he's ex-Marine and hardcore. You know how those Marines act? They can't have anything Army, they can't have anything Navy, you know. Marine, I'm a Marine, hoorah, you know. Hoop, 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 you know. And to make it worse, they call him the hard charger. I was like, great. Okay, so I moved with him. I was like, all right, let's go. You know, I put on my sweatsuit that kind of makes the noises. I had headbands, I had everything. Had the works, got out there. This is the first time I've ever ran, mind you. Okay, I was 7th grader, okay. He took off, he's like, all right, let's go. So we took off. You know, and I was like, man, the faster I do this, the faster I'll get done. So I was like, you know, I was really running really fast, and then he was just like, you better not run that fast, and you better keep your pace. And I was just like, what's a pace? You know, like, let's just hurry up. Pretty soon, I was running, and I started to get tired. Like, we barely getting around this corner. He said we're going on a 3-mile run, barely getting around this corner. Like, I was like, oh man. All right, and then something weird started happening. I think I started to get a side ache or something. I don't know what it was, but I was just like, oh man. And so I was just like, I gotta think of some way to get out of this. I gotta think of it. All right, I know. I'll start crying. That works on my mom every time, you know. So I was like, he was running beside me, you know, and not even sweating or nothing. Let's go, come on. Like, what are you doing? Come on. So I was like, didn't even work. All right, what do I do next? What do I do next? Okay, so we started to run a little bit more, and I was like, I know I could throw up. Like, you'll carry me back if I get sick. My mom always feels bad for me. She always puts a wet egg on my forehead and gives me chicken noodle soup. So I was like, I'll get that. I'll take that. All right, so I started running, and I was like, nothing was coming out because I didn't eat. So he's just like, he kind of hit me on the back. He's like, let's go. And this is what he would do to really annoy me. He would run in front of me like this, you know, look at me. I was like, damn it. I was like, all right, forget that plan. All right, next plan. I started running, and I was thinking of another one. And I was like, I'll fall over. I'll fall down. And then so I was just like, oh, and I had some gravel in my knee, and it was bloody, and I was like, I think I broke my knee, and I was showing him that blood, and he was just like, no, get up. I was like, all right, I'll put it like war paint then. And then I put it back on, I was like, man, you know what, forget this, I'm gonna do all 3, because I think all 3 of those were pretty crazy. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I was just like, stop this time. You're gonna keep going. He laid it down. But anyways, that is really a true story though. That is how it was, right, Tika? Like our dads will get super pissed at us, like, you need to run, you're gonna run. Well, it's windy outside, I don't care. And we couldn't even cheat, like we couldn't cheat when we were running because he'll be running beside us. Yeah, or no, my dad wouldn't follow me in my car, that's probably Jarrett Baker though. Just kidding. But anyways, I was nervous, but I'm not nervous anymore. And this is actually what I want to do. I mean, I thought of being an announcer, but you know that might be for the future when things change. And then I thought, you know what I think would be really cool? You know how people at the drum they always have sound effects, like you know somebody will do a nagisha, yeah, like hacha. You know. I was thinking, like, man, I could do the sound effects for all of them. Like, I could come in whenever that honor beat comes out, like, you know, and then I could even do the lili, you know, because sometimes at the honor beats goes, I could do double, but you know, no one has asked me yet, so I'm hoping somebody is recording this and is putting it on Facebook, you know, because I do have my, I would like to be Midnight Express's sound effect person, but I don't know, Northern Cree, you know, because I do know that they ain't really crisp on Sunday, you know, so, I mean, I could help them out, I don't know. And then I thought, then the third thing was being a comedian. Like, this is what I want, but I get really scared. Like they're like, yeah, one of my relatives in the Red River, Roberta, was like texting me. I had to go take my kids back because they're driving me nuts. I was sitting at the end right there, but I couldn't really join the bridal party because I had to keep walking back and forth. I gotta go to the bathroom, I'm hungry. Sister pulled my hair, you know, she's biting me, you know, or they're hollering under the table, sister! And I don't know, maybe it was just me, I was getting overwhelmed because I was just like, oh my god, like, what am I doing in this dress? Like, I should have just came as a guest and been a common man at the round table. Had my special little spot over at the end there with that dry salad. Why can't I enjoy this, you know? Man. And then, no, just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, this has all been fun and, I don't know. I'm ready to dance already. Like, I didn't learn how to, I'm like, teach me how to Dougie. Teach me how to Dougie. Just kidding. But, I don't know. I just have some stuff like war hooping and like singing like a man, like busting a lead like I do love Northern Cree, like, I don't know. I just do that at home for fun too. Like I do. I'm not even lying. Like out of nowhere, I do that. And man, I like whenever Misty and them are singing because I was like, man, that's also. I was like, man, sometimes I wish I could sing like that, but I sing better like a man, and I don't know. I even could talk like a man. Like, hey baby, what's going on there? You're looking good in that swimsuit. And I'm like, I'm not a lesbian. Like why am I am kind of weird, you know? Like, dang, like, why could I talk like a man? Like, sing like a man? Like, dang it. But anyways, this is all fun, and I guess that I winged all that what I just said except that dad story. And I hope it was all right for you guys. And this is what I want to do. I do want to be a comedian, and I hope I get myself out there more, and hope you guys get to see more of me, and that's it. Thank you.